Hello managers, welcome to another episode of Financial Management on the Management Desk. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips for making savings on your low income. Alright guys, so before we go straight into the tips, I want you to understand something about savings. If we talk about savings, we are not just referring to the amount that's sitting in your account before the next paycheck arrives or the amount you have under your pillow. But we are also referring to the amount you have in investment, you have in your educational fund, you have in your retirement fund. All those things are considered savings. Let's also just take a recap of the reasons why we need to save and the importance of savings. I'm not saying you don't know it. I just want us to remind ourselves and refresh our memories. The first thing I want to draw your attention to is the fact that savings actually helps us to go through difficult times. It could be a job loss, it could be the loss of a loved one, it could be some sort of repairs you have to do on your car, it could be that medical bills that you need to pay. And if you don't have anything, trust me, you're going to be very hot because no one will prepare for your emergencies. If you haven't yet watched my video on how to build an emergency fund, I'll leave the link in the description below so that you can go watch it after this one. Nobody will prepare for emergencies, so the earlier you prepare for yourself, the better. All right, the second reason why we need to save is because savings actually make our dream come true. Dreams will always remain dreams if you have no means to make it a reality, and that is why saving comes in. For most dreams, you need some cash to be able to support you to make the dream a reality. So if it's about being a business owner or maybe a school you want to do, if it's about a house you want to build, you know that you need some cash to be able to achieve all these things. So if you have savings, you can actually build enough that will help you achieve those dreams of yours. It usually becomes expensive if you have nothing at all and you want to buy a house and you want to buy a car. What you need to do is to go for a loan which comes at a higher interest and sometimes very ridiculous. Before you finish paying, you're already gone. So if you have savings, it will help you make some initial deposit that will reduce the amount you get externally, and in the long run also reduce the interest you pay on that amount. I can go on and on and on and talk about the importance of savings, and I know you can agree with me that savings is very, very critical and very relevant for all of us. So at this point, if you are enjoying this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up by hitting the like button, and if you haven't yet subscribed, kindly help this channel by hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification so you don't miss any of the videos I'll be posting. The first tip is to assess your current savings rate. Everyone has a current savings rate, and you can easily do this by taking the amount you are able to save either in investment or sitting in your account or under your pillow and dividing it by the net income that you get at the end of every month. That will show you whether you are doing 10%, 5%, 2%, or whatever it is. So once you're able to establish that, it helps you to also plan and set a target for yourself. So let's say if you have a target of $10,000 you want to save maybe by the end of the year, what you need to do is that with your current savings rate, you ask yourself if you go by that and the number of months you have to a year, if it will be enough, then that's fine. And if you realize that it will not be enough, then you take the action by either inching it up or doing more than you're currently doing. The next step that can help you save more or help you even start saving is to track all your expenses and live on a budget. A budget is simply your expected income against your expected expenses. So if you have to track your expenses, you can decide that, okay, for a month or two, you're going to track all the expenses that you make. And the good thing about it is that they will help you identify those expense items that are actually eating your money. And it helps you to, or position you to take some action to reduce it, to get some money left for savings. And if you haven't watched my video on the beauty of budgeting, make sure you check the description below because I'll leave the link there for you to consume that as well. The next thing you need to do as a low income earner is to shop with a list. Look, you don't have to leave your expenses to chance. Make sure you are conscious about everything that you spend, or every CD or every dollar that you spend. What it does is that if you go out with a list, you're able to save time because you don't go around looking for certain things that you probably need. You are always sure of what you want, so you plan at home, write everything that you're going to buy, and then go to the market or the shop with that list to help you get those items, and that gives you some cash to save at the end of the period. So the next thing you need to do is to avoid spending on convenience rather than essentials, because if you're not careful, you're going to be caught in the web of spending so much on what gives you comfort, but then your income level cannot match the comfort level that you want. So what you want to do, instead of maybe using a delivery person, you might want to walk to a shop nearby. Instead of going to restaurants every night for dinner, you might want to prepare some food at home, and that will help you make some incredible savings that will blow your mind. So the next thing you can do to help you make some savings on the low income is to earn more income. So you can earn more income by trading a skill you possess or learning a skill you want to even trade for some cash, because yes, it's understandable that some expenses will never go away. So what you need to do is to find another source of income that will give you that extra cash so you can save. And again, you can also make sure that you automate your payments or your savings so that you are not tempted to spend the cash. By this, you can easily walk to your bank and issue an instruction that will let them do a direct deduction from your account before you even see it into that savings account or investment account that you choose. Great. Now to the bonus, which is also very crucial, is to set a realistic target. I mean, you don't have to start with a big bang. What you need to do is to just start small, because don't underestimate the power of small beginnings. Gradually, subtle, you're going to get there. And before you realize, you've already built enough funds for yourself. If you find this video useful, let me know in the comment section below. And at this point, if you have also not subscribed yet, make sure you hit on the subscribe button, and don't forget to like this video, and most importantly, share with all your contacts, because like I always say, you might never know who it will help out there. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.